regarding ozone layer depletion. Now I'll add some points to this. As you all know that how important ozone layer is to life. When we say ozone, it's a triatomic molecule of oxygen and it's majorly present in stratosphere of the atmosphere. Although it is present also in troposphere, but the major portion and the major concentration of this gas is found in stratosphere. As you all know that sun emits various radiations like heat waves, infrared rays and also ultraviolet rays. These ultraviolet rays are very harmful to life because they contain much more energy than infrared radiations or these heat waves. Among those ultraviolet radiations, it is the ultraviolet C which has the highest energy because it is having least wavelength, isn't it? Out of ultraviolet A, ultraviolet B and ultraviolet C, it's having the least wavelength, and that means it's having highest energy as far as energy wavelength relation is concerned, because they have inverse relation to each other. Ozone layer is very much protective to Earth because it absorbs these radiations, ultraviolet radiation, particularly ultraviolet C, ultraviolet B and almost ultraviolet A rays. Ultraviolet C rays are completely filtered and ultraviolet B rays and a portion of ultraviolet A that comes to Earth, because that is very much important for other activities, like we have this vitamin D synthesis that happens due to the ultraviolet A or ultraviolet Rays. Now this ozone is, it's pungent smelling. Ozone, the word ozone has been derived from ozine, Greek word, which means smell, and it refers to the pungent smell of ozone. This ozone layer, the thickness, average thickness of ozone layer is 300 Dobson units, as students talked about it. But what the hole is, somewhere the thickness of ozone that goes down this average level, almost up to 150. If ozone layer thickness goes down beyond 150, we say that ozone hole has occurred. You know that ozone hole, it was predicted in 1985 by Joe Forman and other, he was associated with other two scientists. After that, Vienna Convention in 1985, that was a treaty, or you can say a concern regarding how to protect the ozone layer, because hole was discovered 1985, and then in 1985 Vienna Convention that happened to protect. Countries all over the world pledged to protect ozone layer. This, and after that, 1987, in 1987, 16th September 1987, Montreal Protocol was agreed. Although it came into force on 1989, but it was agreed on 16th of September 1987. That is why we celebrate 16th September as World Ozone Day. It's the reason behind it. And why only this September? Because this austral spring, the spring on poles, that starts from September to November. That means September, October and November. And this austral spring brings this depletion to this ozone layer. It's you can say you will be, I mean saying, आप शायद सोचते होंगे कि if there is no habitation on poles, then why ozone layer depletion happens on poles? अगर लोग नहीं है वहां पर तो कैसे हुआ ये? It is because of the westerly winds that take with them these CFCs and also ozone, which form polar stratospheric clouds on these poles. A polar vortex is formed, and when this sunlight on September falls on these clouds, they break up, releasing chlorine monoxide. which brings havoc, or you can say this depletion to this ozone layer. You can this instrument is used that is known as Dobson spectrophotometer, which measures the thickness of ozone layer from the ground. That's why scientists observe this ozone hole over Antarctica and a little hole on Arctic. If we say what India has some, first I will say the effects. Students have already narrated this. I will say the deleterious, or you can say disadvantages or disastrous effects of ozone layer depletion is that when ozone hole, or you can say depletion occurs, ultraviolet rays come to the earth. First, humans are affected because of cancers, skin cancers, melanomas, and cataracts, photoallergies. These ultraviolet radiations, they inhibit the germination, formation of pollen tube. That means these forests and other flowering plants, they don't be able to produce fruits. Similarly, phytoplankton, one of the key species, key organisms in oceanic this food chain, they are affected, even killed by these ultraviolet radiations, affecting both food chain of oceans and also the this oceanic carbon cycle. And if this ozone layer depletion occurs, these ultraviolet rays come to the troposphere. They initiate the formation of ozone, because ozone is formed by ultraviolet rays. If they come to troposphere, definitely ozone will be produced in troposphere, but in troposphere ozone is a pollutant. It's unfortunate that if ozone is present in troposphere, it's a pollutant. If present in stratosphere, it's protector, it's savior. It means if these rays come to the earth, ozone is produced in troposphere. Ozone is actually, it's very much destructive, because it's a strong oxidant as compared to oxygen, affecting tissues, mucous membranes. That's why our respiratory system gets affected if ozone is present in troposphere. Also, ozone it acts as a greenhouse gas. Definitely, that means it will trigger global warming, isn't it? Now, all over the world, countries are doing their best to protect ozone layer. India has, I was listening to this program, India has phased out, actually what the aim of Montreal Protocol was, it was to phase out the CFCs. CFCs are also known as freons. CFCs and other these ozone depleting substances, to phase out them. Khatmi kar, and this India, they have phased out hydrochlorofluorocarbon 14B. They have phased out it in recent days. They have phased out it. Means they are also protecting, they are also collaborating, cooperating with the overall international efforts to treat this ozone layer problem. And also Greenpeace, it's a national non-governmental organization. They are actually devising refrigerators that do not use CFCs. I have already narrated this, that when refrigerator or ACs, they are in use, they don't pose any threat to ozone layer, because CFCs are not emitted. When the refrigerator gets out of use, when you throw it, then the problem begins. So, if we say at our step, we can say that we have to make necessary arrangements to regarding these ACs, because ACs are used in the refrigerators. We have to get them somewhere where they can be treated without let them emit the CFCs into the atmosphere. We have to treat them at earlier, so that the problem of ozone layer depletion that will be treated, isn't it? So, and overall countries, it's a good news for that. In 2019, NASA, they surveyed and they found that this ozone hole overall in 2019, they found that ozone hole was the smallest ever since 1985. and they are predicting that by 2075 they will have the ozone layer levels prior to 1990 levels, यानी कि 2075 में ये दिया, मतलब एक प्रिडिक्शन की जाती है कि ये जो ओजोन लेयर लेवल वो वापस आएगी, रेस्टोर हो जाएगी। कहाँ, कब की लेवल से? जो 1990 से पहले की, मतलब दैट विल ग्रो, ओजोन लेयर डिप्रेशन का वो मसला वो भी हल हो जाएगा, ठीक है। बट एट अवर स्टेप वी कैन से वी हैव टू यूज, जैसे इन्होंने बताया स्टूडेंट्स ने कि दैट वी कैन यूज कार्स विदाउट एसीज, और यू कैन से यूज रेफ्रिजरेटर्स वेरी लेस, isn't it? और when if क्योंकि हम जानते हैं कि हम नहीं कर सकते ऐसा, लेकिन फिर भी अगर हम ऐसा करेंगे, रेफ्रिजरेटर को विदाउट ये जो हम डिस्कार्ड करेंगे तो पहले उसका ट्रीटमेंट ही करेंगे, जो सीएफसी रिलीज हो जाएंगे। अगर बेहतर है कि वो पहले ही, जैसे कि हम एक बॉटल बैंक बनता है प्लास्टिक बॉटल का, जैसे कि आई बैंक होता है, मनी बैंक होता है, इसी तरह प्लास्टिक का एक बैंक होता है जहां पर प्लास्टिक बॉटल जो है वो क्या होती है, वो स्टोर होती है वहां पर, लेटर उनको ट्रीटमेंट किया जाता है, या तो रिसाइकल या तो रीयूज। सिमिलरली वी कैन यूज द सेम फॉर्मेट ऑफ रेफ्रिजरेटर्स, अदर वी कैन यूज देम और रिसाइकल देम और समथिंग व्हाट वी कैन डू सो दैट प्रोटेक्ट ओजोन लेयर, ठीक है। तो ऐसा हम कर सकते हैं। और आइंदा से इंशाल्लाह ताला, चूंकि इस साल पहले ये हुआ यहाँ ये जो वर्ल्ड ओजोन डे सेलिब्रेशन, इससे पहले हुआ, क्योंकि हालांकि कुछ ऐसे थे हम नहीं कर सके इतना अच्छा ड्यू टू कोविड, लेकिन इंशाल्लाह ताला आइंदा से अच्छे से बनेगा, क्योंकि हम तो अभी ये क्लास में, लेकिन उस टाइम इंशाल्लाह ताला नीचे ग्राउंड, बाहर ग्राउंड में होगा बहुत अच्छे से। तो उस देखते हैं कि मैं खुश हुआ कि स्टूडेंट्स ने पोस्टर्स बनाए, लेकिन मैं चाहता हूँ कि अदर स्टूडेंट्स विल ट्राई देयर बेस्ट टू पार्टिसिपेट। ये नहीं होता है कि अगर मैं गया, बट पार्टिसिपेशन इज मस्ट, पार्टिसिपेशन इज मस्ट। यहाँ पर स्टूडेंट्स आए, कम से कम उनकी जो थ्रेटनेस थी वो खत्म हो गई। यही दिस इज द प्लेटफॉर्म वेयर यू स्टार्ट, वेयर यू बिगिन योर फ्यूचर। इसलिए जब भी कहा जाए तो आया करें मैक्सिमम